Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. I am Jen Lee, and I typically do videos on makeup or some toys. Sometimes we unbox toys, sometimes we unbox snack crates, and we just do a lot of unboxing and stuff. I try not to be negative on my channel as much as possible, but as you can see by the title of this video, I've got a bone to pick with Gamefly. So it has taken me a while to go over this information. It is now December. Sorry, it is not December. It is January 20th, 2021, currently 1:03 in the afternoon. I just finished cleaning and I just finished getting all of this together. I finally got the last tidbit of information that I needed, but this is just my opinion. Feel free to comment down below if you guys have any issues with Gamefly as well, or if you've had any problems in the past. I know we've had Gamefly in the past. I can't remember why we got rid of it. It was probably because we couldn't afford it. But, sippy. Family Video near us recently closed down. Well, not recently. It's been a hot minute since it's been closed down, and there's nowhere else to rent games. So we decided to give Gamefly another try. I mean, you can go and buy the games because we do have a GameStop down here, and we do have, Walmart. But games are like $60 a piece for a Nintendo Switch. Which is the biggest reason why we got Gamefly, because we got the kids a Nintendo Switch for Christmas. It was a very late Christmas present, but they did get one. They are bored of the PS4 and the Xbox One. My husband and I usually play, so they don't get to play on that much. And there isn't very many two-player games on PS4, you know what I mean? Like there's a lot of games, but there's not very many two-player games, and my daughter always wants to play with my son. So we decided to get a Switch to see if it would help them get along better, and they wouldn't be as bored. Along with getting, being able to get games for the Switch on there, because we didn't have any at all, and some games for our own consoles, like the Xbox One or the PS4. I got everything out. So as you guys can see, I started our Gamefly membership shortly after we had paid off all of our debt. Again, like I said, Family Video closed down, so we had no way of renting any games or anything. So we got Gamefly to help out with that. I started the membership at the end of November. It was literally November 30th that I started the membership. And they sent out, the first game they sent out was I actually started the 29th. So my calendar is actually a little bit off. So I actually started the day before. My membership started on Sunday, November 29th, 2020. And then they sent out the first game, Chronos, Before the Ashes, on November 30th of 2020. I was surprised that it actually got to us relatively quickly. It was here by, I believe, the 2nd or the 3rd. Unfortunately, my husband did not like it at all. We went ahead and gave it 1 star, so because it recommends games for you, and if you put 5 stars, it's going to recommend games like that. If you put 1 to 2 stars, it's not going to recommend games like that. I'm sorry for the lighting. Again, everything's broken, so I'm dealing with what I can. Anyways, we got it December 2nd or December 3rd, and we sent that one back on December 4th, 2020, because he didn't like it. Gamefly then notified me that they received that game on December 11th, and then sent out SpongeBob for PS4, SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom. So they sent that out on December 11th. December 11th, mind you. Okay, so I've already paid $15.95, and I've had 1 game since starting my membership. So after they sent that out, I waited, guys. I waited and I waited. So I waited 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I waited 15 days before I decided that I was just going to cancel my membership because I find it ridiculous that Gamefly has the audacity to charge you $15.95. Granted, there's like movies and games, so maybe at the same time, like, because it says you can have 2 out at a time. So I'm wondering if you could only have a game and a movie out at the same time, because they would not send the second game until they received the first game. So hold on, I feel like I have to sneeze. So I canceled my membership on the 26th of December 2020, and I still hadn't received the game by January 1st, so I was like, maybe I should email them. And then my husband goes, well, maybe because you canceled it, they sent it back. And I'm not great with technology, and I searched everywhere on their website. I don't know, maybe one of you guys can like point it out for me, because I'm not familiar with Gamefly, but I couldn't find a tracking thing to like show if it was still coming to my house, or a number that I could call the post office and be like, hey, this is a tracking number. Can you tell me where my package is? You know, I didn't have that information. I didn't have access to it. So I was like, I tried for 3 days, or sorry, 2 days technically, because Sunday doesn't count. I tried for 2 days to figure out a tracking code, and then I finally received it on the 6th. I received SpongeBob on January 6th. And then I emailed them that same day stating that I got the game on January 6th and that I was sending it out on January 7th, because I didn't get home until like 4 or 5 p.m. The mailman was already well gone. Otherwise, I would have been like, here, take this back. I don't want it. Because they give you 8 days or something after you cancel your membership to send all your games back. So they did not email me back until the 8th of January. So I waited and waited and waited. But here's the weird thing. And if somebody could explain this to me, that would be great. But maybe he thought I didn't check my mail or something. But he put new mail in. Sorry, I keep forgetting that I have this new microphone on. He put my new mail in, but didn't take the game. So then, because they hadn't received the game yet, which is not my fault, but as of January 8th, like, they messaged me, but at the same time, they took like, how much was it? It's 33 something. 15.95. I don't think I wrote it down. It was 33 something. I want to say it was like 33.15 or something to that extent. So they had already taken it out, even though I had explained to them 2 days prior that I had the game and I was sending it back. I explained that the mail service hadn't gotten it to me yet, and I was still waiting on it, and I finally got it, and then I gave it to them. So they charged me after I had already told them. Granted, the next day, January 9th, they did put it back into my bank account, which it just sucks because at the time, I didn't have $33 in my bank account. I had $13 in my bank account because it was shortly before my husband was about to get paid. So when they took that out, they made my bank go negative. So then I had to pay the negative fee. I don't want to deal with it anymore, so I just left it at that. I honestly, to this day, have no idea if they have received SpongeBob yet, because I haven't gotten an email or any notification on Gamefly if they've received it or not. But the fact that it took over 27 days to get to me was ridiculous. I will not ever get Gamefly again. They sent me, I'm going to put stuff up. Like, I have pictures and evidence. I have timestamps because I have a security camera. I did blur the mailman's face. Not blur. I put a ball over his face because I don't know how to blur. I'm still learning. I just didn't know how to blur his face out. So I just put a ball over his face so you guys can't see him. I don't want him to get in trouble or anything. So, or anyone to like be like, oh, that's so and so. I don't want that to happen. So I am trying to keep his identity secret, but at the same time, I want you guys to know that this is the period of time that it has taken for me to get a game, and like this is what I've dealt with. Like since this has happened, I've emailed them 3 times and I've only gotten 1 email back. And in my last email, as you guys can see, I told them that I will never refer them to any family or friends, and that I was going to do a YouTube review on them to let you guys know. But like it's your choice if you want to try it, because this all could be because of the corona. Like I get that the postal service is like effed up right now, and a lot of people are out of work because of corona or COVID-19. They could at least put that on their page though. Like Snack Crate has it to where you can track your delivery, and it even has on their page, like when you go in there to track your delivery, it says that the United States Postal Service is having issues and that it may take longer for the package to arrive. Have the common courtesy to keep your customers updated is all I'm saying. And $15.95 for one game? I already have Disney Plus, I have Netflix, I have Hulu, I have YouTube. Like, I don't need to rent movies and stuff. I just really need to rent games. So, why are you charging $15.95? Like, Hulu is what, $5.99? Disney Plus is $7.99, I think. And then we upgraded our Netflix. I believe it's $12.99 now or something. Because we made it to where you could go on multiple devices instead of having to only be one. Excuse me. So, I mean, I just got an email asking me to come back for $7.95. And I was like, no, that's not going to happen. Because even $7.95 is ridiculous. I can get every Disney movie for $7.99. You don't have very many game choices. So, again, that's my opinion. You guys can try it out if you want to, and leave a comment down below. Tell me what your experience was. Like, mine's been terrible every time, so I'm not going back to them. That is for sure. Let me make sure. By the way, the only reason I know that it was picked up on January 9th is because as I was about to go put it in one of those mailbox things, like you drop mailbox thingies that are like in the middle of the road, you know, you just drive up and you drop it in. I was gonna go put it in one of those so that I know it got sent straight to the postal service. But he was walking up as I was leaving, so I handed it to him and I was like, you were supposed to take this yesterday and you didn't. And he goes, oh, I didn't do the route yesterday. And I don't think he knows I have a security camera. So, but, okay, so I've explained when I got it, what games I got, when I received it, when I canceled it, how much it was, how many days it took to get one game. And, I mean, one thing that I love about most of the places that I do business on, like if I buy something from somewhere, their customer service is amazing. Like, I don't want to use Wish as an example, but I mean, if I'm like, this isn't what it was supposed to be, they're like, oh, I'm so sorry, we'll refund you. Bam, done. You get your money back, and you can either toss it or keep it, whatever that was. Same thing with Ipsy. Like, if I had a problem with something in my bag, their customer service gets back to me in that day. Unless it's like super late, like after 5 p.m., they don't get back to you. They'll get back to you the next morning. It doesn't take 2 days to get back to somebody, you know? And it's the same thing with Snack Crate. Like, I'm having issues getting back anything back from them when I send information, because I know I have sent an email about that soda can that was opened up in my box. It had a puncture hole in the side of it, and it was all over my box. And there's been times where I've emailed them because my food was crushed. So, just, I don't know. I like doing business with places that have that go above and beyond for their customers, you know. That is all I have for this video, guys. My throat is starting to kill me, and my kids are going to be out of school soon, which means I'm going to have to re-clean everything in the next hour or two. So until next time, guys, please don't forget to comment down below. Let me know what you think of Gamefly, or if you have any problems below, or if you've had any problems with them in the past, present, or, you know, so on. Comment down below so I know, and everyone else who watches this video can read that comment and know not to get Gamefly. I'm not trying to get them out of business or anything, but they need to up their customer service and lower their prices. I'm sorry. I will say this much, the games are cheaper. Like, it is cheaper to buy a game off of Gamefly than it is to go to Walmart or to GameStop. Because, like I said, as I stated before, every game that we have bought so far has been $60. $40 to $60. I don't want to say all $60, but it's been $40 to $60, which is kind of crazy for a game. You know, that's a lot of money. But luckily, the kids love it. So I love it. I haven't been on it, but I love watching them play it. I love watching my husband play it. He plays Luigi's Mansion 3, and we all play Mario Party. I don't remember the one we have right now. It's not the new one. This one was on sale, so I think it's like the one before this new one. So, anyways, guys, until next time, don't forget to comment down below. Like this video if you enjoyed or dislike it. Either way, you watched it, and it shows that, yeah, watched it. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell because I upload videos at least once a week. Try to, anyway. Until next time, guys.